Joe. I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with none other than the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Waze, and we would like to welcome you once again to the WayzVerse. That's right, this is the place where we put together lists, and we welcome you to put together lists to combat ours or just to compliment ours. It's not really a competition of whose list is best. It's just basically potentially getting 30 different options in a particular topic. Who comes up with these topics? Well, it is the WayzVerse. So who else would it be? Other than my homie Waze. What up, though, Waze?
What's good, man? How you guys doing?
Oh man, I'm so good. I can barely contain myself. Big Ed, what's up with you?
Man, it's been a good day over here. Nothing much, just chilling, like the villain I am.
Yeah, chilling like the villain he is. Well, I didn't get my my crown yet. Just wanted to put that out there.
Because I had to spend another $500 fixing tires.
Oh, Big Ed is in a Hatfield and McCoy's like feud over there.
Man, third time.
Now I got 2 bottles of Crown coming because Dijon owed me a bottle of Crown too. He didn't want me to tell y'all, but he was supposed to give me it because I ditched the old girl. I ditched my date.
Yeah?
And I called up Dijon. So I took Dijon with me to the show, and he said he was gonna buy me a bottle, but he was late. He was too slow. I was like, bro, you about to get left. Don't worry about the bottle. So I bought the bottle of Crown, and he was still late.
Damn.
So he still owed me a bottle of Crown. He still owed me a bottle of Crown because I had to buy my own. I had to buy the Crown myself because his ass was taking forever. But that's neither here nor there. And the show was alright. It was alright.
Who'd you guys go see?
We went to see. It was Mike Epps was hosting. There was DC Young Fly, DL Hughley, Earthquake, and Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a nice lineup.
DL was hilarious. DL had some very, very, very big laughs, but then he tailed off at the end of his set. Mike Epps was a great host. He was funny as host. Everybody else was like, oh, so. It was okay.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good, but it was not great. Tony Roberts will be here next month. I want to make a couple of months. I'm gonna make sure that I'm there for that because Tony Roberts funnier than all of them niggas.
Was this at Mike Epps' new club?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mike Epps' new club, I do believe, has now opened. I don't know if it's opened yet, but he talked about it a little bit. He gave it a little shout out. I'll say he gave his club a shout out at the show. So I'm guessing if it's not open, it's going to be opening soon.
Okay.
But no, this was at Little Caesars Arena actually.
Oh, okay.
Which I hate. I'm not a fan of Little Caesars Arena, by the way.
You need to go back to the Palace.
Oh, the Little Caesars Arena sucks. It's probably the wackest arena I've ever been in. I won't call it trashy because it's not trash. It's just not cool because it's built where the seats go like straight up almost.
Oh, wow.
And they're looking straight down when as you go up, and they too close together. So we was all tight and squeezed in, and yeah, and it was some BS. It was cool though, Not a big fan of Little Caesars. That said, let's do a toast and get busy.
Ooh.
Cheers.
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 We haven't even gotten started yet, and I already thought of an honorable mention.
Waze, what we going through tonight?
Oh shit, you already know. We going ahead and this week we got sampled songs. So we're gonna talk about our top 10 sampled songs.
Okay.
Starting at number 10.
Starting at number 10. Okay, so mine are not in any particular order. But I would just want to point out that this one that I'm going to name is a beast. It's by the Charmels, and the name of the song is "As Long as I've Got You." And Big Ed is like he's reacting like he knows this song.
Oh, I know.
I know.
You know? You know what is it?
Cash rules everything around me.
It is
Green,
cash.
get the money.
That is exactly what it is.
All right. My first one I'm gonna bring up. Kanye West. Through the Wire. Shaka Khan. Through the Fire.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like it.
Okay. My number 10 is Pastime Paradise, Stevie Wonder.
Pastime Paradise, Stevie Wonder. Which song was that?
Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I like that. My number 9. Everybody knows this one. It's Rick James, Superfreak. That was "You Can't Touch This" by MC Hammer.
Yep.
You can't touch this. Doom, 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 doom. You can't touch it.
My number 9, the Ghetto Boys. My mind's playing tricks on me.
Yeah.
Sampled Isaac
Isaac
Hayes.
Hayes.
Hung Up on My Baby.
Sure was. Dope song too. That's a dope song by Isaac Hayes, by the way, for those that don't know.
Man. My number 9 is Amen Brother by the Winstons.
What is it called?
Amen Brother.
Okay. By the Winstons?
Yep. Straight out of Compton.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That reminds me of one. Okay. My number 8 has been sampled a ton of times. Back in my day, early in the 80s and the early 90s, this was used a lot. Now known for probably one of the last songs that used it, but it's a singer named Tana Gardner. The song is called Heartbeat. And a lot of people know this one. Yeah. The song has even been remade a couple times, actually. Just straight up a remake. Heartbeat, you make me feel so weak. You make my... that was used... Jungle Brothers used that.
Okay.
My buddy. That was Jungle Brothers used that. It was a lot of people used. Grandmaster Flash used it. So yeah, and then of course, go ahead, Big Ed.
Any Kamosi, hot
Any
stepper.
Kamosi, the hot stepper. Here comes the hot stepper.
Word him up. On number 8, Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa.
Yeah.
With the sample from Between the Sheets.
Between the Sheets by
the Isley
Brothers, which was one of my favorite songs, actually.
Same here.
Okay. Wait, your number 8?
My number 8 is Lottie Dottie by Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. Or Hypnotize by Biggie.
What?
Yeah.
That wasn't a sample, sir. That was not sample. Biggie, now I will say this though. Hypnotized by Biggie, they redid a piece of Lottie Dottie as the hook for, I know what he's saying, Biggie, 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 can't you see? Mm-hmm. That was taken from where they said, Biggie, Biggie, Ricky, can't you see? Somehow they re-sang that hook. They made a hook out of part of the Lottie Dottie song, but that sample was actually from a song by Herb Alpert.
Okay.
He was a saxophone player. I can't think of the name of the song. I even know the song. I can't think of the name of the song, but it's Herb Alpert is the song that they sampled for Hypnotize.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I did. I got that.
Know the name of the song? I thought you were looking it up real quick.
I'm working on it.
Herb Alpert is his name, and it's called
Rise.
Rise. Yes, yes, it. And it goes, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, and then it goes boom, doom, 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 doo-doo-doo-doo. It's dope. It's funny because I've been knowing that song all this time, and it wasn't until one day somebody played it, and I was like, "Oh, hold up!" I didn't know that's where that came from. I never caught that.
Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna adjust that so it's actually correct for that sample. Then with
Okay.
Rise.
Okay.
So, before we get to number 7 here, I got a question for you guys.
All
Okay.
right.
What song that is not a rap, R&B, or funk type song would you like to have sampled, and who would you pick to sample it, or what producer would you have work with it?
Does it? Why are we limiting where the song comes from?
That's a good question.
Because I've got one. I've got "Keep Looking" by Sade. I would like to produce that one though. I got that one. I got that myself.
Comfortably numb.
That beat is dope. I think that beat can be fire.
Comfortably numb.
Okay.
Who made
And
that?
All right.
Pink Floyd.
Okay. Now,
And-
the one that I used to want to hear has already actually been done, and that was "Stroke" by Billy Squires. And I think it was Cameron that used it.
Oh, okay.
What
Back in
producer were you?
Black by
gonna use, bro?
AC/DC.
Timberland.
I have Timberland as my producer for the song I'm going to choose as well, because I think he's the only producer that could really do it justice. That's Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I'm doing all my productions.
I'd like to see Timberland work with Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
I'm OG Timberland.
I'm gonna add an extra element to it then as well. I'm gonna have him doing that song, that sample, for a song for Tyler the Creator.
I'm gonna have him do it for a song with Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake on the hook.
I can see that.
I Don't Want to Leave You by The Time. I've always wanted to produce that song with a sample. I even know the section I'd sample, and I would kill it.
All right, guys, you ready to move on to 7?
Yep.
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
Okay, number 7. Another song that's been sampled a ton of times. This one both in hip hop and in R&B. Tom Tom Club, "Genius of Love." Dum 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 dum. It was done by Grandmaster Flash, and also used on "Sweet Fantasy."
Oh, okay.
Mariah, go back like big past fire.
Okay. My number 7. They reminisce over you.
Boom, 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 boom.
They sampled "Today" by Tom Scott and the California Dreamers.
Oh, nice. I like that one. That's a good call there, brother. Brother.
I love that song too.
Me too. One of my favorites.
All right. My number 7 is "Move On Up" by Curtis Mayfield.
Yes, Kanye.
Yes, touch the
Move
sky.
on up. That is a joint right there. That's a piece right there. That's a piece right there. Number 6. Oh, this one is a doozy. This is one you'd never see coming. Number 6, I've got Hamilton, Joe Funk, and Reynolds. The song is called Falling in Love. And I was sitting at work one day in Houston, and the song was playing through the speakers in the top, and I went, I know this song. And it is where they sampled Best I Ever Had by Drake.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's very well done. I don't know who produced that, but that's very well done how they found that sample. They found that one.
Okay. My number 6 is Electric Relaxation by a Tribe Called Quest.
Mm-hmm.
And the sample was Mystic Brew by Ronnie Foster.
Nice. Sure is. I know that. Actually, I knew that. That's a good one. Good job there, Big Ed. I'm proud of you.
Thank
you. My number 6 is another Kanye song. Through the Fire by Chaka Khan.
Oh, yeah. That's the one Big Ed named earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move on to number. That was your number 6.
Yep.
All right.
So my number 5 is Bobby Caldwell, "Do for Love." Of course, that's Tupac, "Do for Love."
Yep. My number 5 was Cream by the Wu-Tang.
Okay.
And As Long As I Got You by the Charmels.
Wait.
My number 5 is The Edge by David McCollum. And that's sampling, or the song that used it for the sample is The Next Episode by Dr. Dre.
Nice. Good job.
Good
Good deal. Good one. Good one. Good one. My number 4, I'm going back to back Bobby Caldwell. I'm going with "Open Your Eyes," which was used for "The Light" by Common.
Ooh, yeah. Damn good one. Damn good one. I'm gonna go with "No Diggity" by Blackstreet and "Grandma's Hands" by Bill Withers.
Bill Withers. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Mm-hmm.
Man, now talk about a classic. All right. My number 4 is "Anytime, Any Place" by Janet Jackson. And the song that used it for the sample is "Poetic Justice" by Kendrick Lamar.
Yep. Sure did. I forgot about that. You're right. That's a good one. That's a decent one right there. All right. Well, that was 4s, right?
Yep, that was
Right.
4.
So what we doing now, Waze, before we go to 3?
Let's hit our recap, and then I got another question for you guys.
Okay.
So give me your guys' 10 through 4.
10 through 4, I got the Charmels, "As Long As I've Got You," which is Cream. Dollar bill, y'all. And number 9, Rick James, "Superfreak," also known as MC Hammer with "You Can't Touch This." Number 8, I got Tana Gardner, "Heartbeat," which has been used for a lot of joints, most notably by the You Kids for the Hot Stepper, Eni Kamazi. And number 8, I've got Tana Gardner, "Heartbeat." Another song that's been used a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 7 was Tom Tom Club, "Genius of Love," another song that's been used a lot, most notably by you youngins as Mariah Carey, "Fantasy." Number 6, Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds, "Falling in Love," which was used for Drake, "Best I Ever Had." Number 5, Bobby Caldwell, "Do for Love," Tupac with the same title. And Bobby Caldwell, "Open Your Eyes," which was "The Light" by Common.
All right. And then for my number 10, I got "Through the Fire" by Shaka Khan, which is also "Through the Wire" with Kanye West. "My Mind's Playing Tricks on Me" sampled Isaac Hayes, "Hung Up on My Baby." Big Papa sampled "Between the Sheets." Troy by Pete Rock and CL Smooth, sampled Today, Tom Scott. Sampled the song Today by Tom Scott and the California Dreamers. Number 6 was Electric Relaxation, which sampled Mystic Brew by Ronnie Foster. Then I got Cream, which sampled the Charmels. No Diggity by Blackstreet, which sampled Grandma's Hands by Bill Withers.
All right. All right. My number 10 is Pastime Paradise by Stevie Wonder, which was used for Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. Amen Brother by the Winstons, which was used by Dr. Dre and NWA for Straight Outta Compton. Rise by Herbert Alpert, which was used for Hypnotize. Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield, used for Touch the Sky by Kanye. And another Kanye's West song, Through the Wire, comes in at 6, using Through the Fire by Chaka Khan. Number 5 was The Edge by David McCollum, which was used by Dr. Dre for The Next Episode. And number 4 is Anytime, Anyplace by Janet Jackson. And Kendrick Lamar used that sample for Poetic Justice.
All right, that's dope. That's 10 through 4.
That is.
Yeah.
Now, you said you had a question for us.
That's
I
what
do.
I thought he said.
Now, using those picks for your 10 through 4, which one would you choose for a current day artist to either sample or do a cover of, or if you want, you can do both?
Personally, I would like to see Heartbeat used again. I love that. That's my favorite beat. One of my favorite beats. That one and those two, Genius of Love and Heartbeat, were two of my favorite beats. And it was ironically that they've been two of the more sampled beats in my era. But I'd like to see the Heartbeat beat used again on something, and let J. Cole do something to it. I think he'd kill it.
Okay.
Electric Relaxation. Not have Andre 3000 do it. If we can get him to write again.
All right. For me, I'd have to go for the sample. I got a sample and a cover I'd want to see. For the sample, I'd go Pastime Paradise, which is more known for the sampling for Gangsta's Paradise. I'd want to see that probably on something dealing with probably 21 Savage. See what he could do with it. And then as far as a cover, I'd want to see SZA go ahead and do a cover of Anytime, Anyplace by Janet Jackson.
Okay, that'd be dope. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to see a cover for any of these. I think if I was to choose a cover for any of them, it would be one of the Bobby Caldwell songs. And Do for Love was done so well by Pac, I wouldn't want to see that one, but that seems like the average choice. So I would say if I had to choose one to be covered, I would choose Bobby Caldwell's Open Your Eyes. And by whom? I need a male vocalist that can kill it. And nobody's coming to mind right now.
Not a vocalist. Why?
Wow.
Not current day wise. I was gonna say otherwise. Tyrese could probably do it.
Bilal, maybe. Tyrese's voice ain't high enough. It got to be. It's got some high notes. And the reason I say Bilal is because Bilal is singing the part on Common's song, so I know he can kill it.
What about Bruno?
Bruno could kill it. I would. Bruno would kill it. Actually, Bruno would actually kill it.
Yeah.
That just made me think of another person for electric relaxation. Silk Sonic.
Okay. I get with it. All right, you guys ready to move on to our final 3 picks?
Oh, yeah.
3 picks. Yes, my top 3 are banging actually. Now I said these were in no particular order, but my top 3 are really my top 3.
Okay.
I know that my top 2 are my top 2. I say that. That's a fact. And this one, it's debatable out of this one and that Cream beat, but this one is by Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
And I challenge any of you to pronounce the name of this song. But I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right.
Hyperbolic syllabic sequedalus mystic.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to break it up. So let's see if I can if I can do better.
Hyperbolic syllabus sequedalus mystic.
Oh. Okay. Hyperbolic syllabus. Wait.
I could tell when he found it. When he found it, he went, "Oh."
Oh.
Hyperbolic syllabus.
He said syllabus.
Syllabic sesquidalamistic.
Hold on. Let's get it from the top. Though. I gotta play this one. Because I love it.
Oh, DJ Quick!
Yeah. Woo, my goodness. That's DJ Quick, baby.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That is fire. Yeah, my top 3 is definitely my top 3.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with that.
My number 3, Me, Myself, and I by De La Soul. Sampled Not Just Knee Deep by Parliament Funkadelic.
Actually, I had Not Just Knee Deep in my honorable mention because it's been used a few more times as well.
Yep.
I mean, it's been a very highly sampled song. It was used by X-Clan. It was used by Dre. It was used by quite a few people. Not Just Knee Deep is a very popular song for the samples. So that's actually my honorable mention.
All right.
Please. My number 3 is Big Ed's number 9, and that's Hung Up on My Baby by Isaac Hayes, used for Mind Playing Tricks on Me by Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
So you mean to tell me I'm about to make this through this whole list and nobody got none of mine? Is that what y'all trying to tell me?
Yeah, I got Cream.
I got.
Oh, you did get Cream.
Yeah,
you
he does.
get Cream. All right. Never mind. But I will say this though. On my list, before we started, I had my 10. When I had my 10, I said I actually got 12.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because in the song off, if you listen to that whole song, which is 9 minutes long, by the way, there's a part later in that song where it does what song was sampled to make the song by Public Enemy, Black Steel. What's something in the Black Steel when they break out of jail? The S1W. What that song is? I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. It says it was suckers. They wanted me for the army, whatever. Picture me giving a damn. I said never. Something night in the Black Steel. Later in the song it does that part. And use that. That comes out later in that same song by Isaac Hayes. So that song is actually 2.
Oh, okay.
That song is actually 2. And so is this song. This song is actually two different samples. First, the song is called I Got The. It's by a guy named Labby Cifre. Labby Cifre. And the first part of this song is Jay-Z. This is a Jay-Z song. I think it's called Heart of the City. It's a song by Jay-Z.
Okay.
That's Jay-Z. But as you skip forward, it becomes something totally different that we all know. That needs no introduction. Yeah. Yeah, so this one is two songs in one as well. Let's skip forward.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that one. Y'all already know what that one is.
Yeah.
So that one is, so he goes from Jay-Z at the beginning and then it flips. He does a little breakdown and it flips and it becomes Eminem after the 2-minute mark. So
Okay.
that is called I Got The by Labby Cifre.
All right. My number 2, Drake. Nice for What? Sampled Lauryn Hill's X Factor.
I like that. My number 2 is Footsteps in the Dark by the Isley Brothers, which was sampled for...
That was Ice Cube. It gotta be a good day. Gotta say it was a good day. Yeah, that's in my honorable mentions, actually. That's in my honorable. Y'all didn't smash 2 of my 3 honorable mentions, but y'all still missed one. And the irony is, that one song is 2 songs too. But anyway, my number 1 is the song that was sampled to make my favorite rap song of all times. The song that I say is the greatest and purest hip hop song ever made, and it will never be topped. Peter Piper by Run DMC sampled Bob James' Mardi Gras.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My number 1 is by Kanye West featuring Rihanna, Famous. And he actually sampled 2 songs on there. He sampled Sister Nancy's Bam Bam. And the other one was Nina Simone's What You Gotta Do.
Okay. My number 1 is OG's number 10 and Big Ed's number 5. As long as I've got you by the Charmels.
That's funny. Now I do want to make a slight correction to myself.
Okay.
Which is, again, the reason I say that Peter Piper is the truest and dope hip hop song of all times. That is actually not a sample. It's actually Jam Master Jay scratching this song onto the beat from the record. It is not, that was before sampling. So he's actually scratching this song throughout there. All of the drum rolls, every hit is all in this song, and he's scratching it. He is actually making this. They got a beat bed going, and he's scratching to that beat, this song onto that beat. And that's where sampling mimicked what Jam Master Jay did on Peter Piper. And now once sampling came out, nobody had to do it anymore, so nobody will. And that's why it is the last of the purest, dopest hip-hop songs of all time. Peter Piper picked peppers and run rap rhymes. Humpty Dumpty fell down. This is hard time.
You know what's crazy about this show?
What's that?
This show has been one old school flashback show. The whole show.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Which you know what? Which reminds me of a sample that I didn't use, and I got to put it on my honorable mentions because it belongs. Because the old school of the day theme song was actually remade, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. It was a song from that same album, but I'd Rather Be With You.
Yep.
Was the music that was sampled for Redbone by Childish Gambino. Rather Be With You by Bootsy.
It was also sampled by NWA.
It was also sampled by MWA for a song called I'd Rather F You.
Yep.
Yes, that is true. Yeah,
Well, it sounds to me like you're ready to jump in these honorable mentions then.
Well, I only got one left. I already named two of my three that I had. Well, I got one left, and I had two. I just added one. But I got Weak at the Knees by Steve Arrington. Weak at the Knees was used for Gangsta Gangsta by NWA, and then it was also used as a stab at Dr. Dre. As a stab at Dr. Dre, it was used on America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube. Now, I don't know if you know the story behind that. I saw during the pandemic, Ice Cube went live and he went back to his first album, his first solo album, and he told the story of his album. So he went song for song and told the story of his album. And it was a very interesting story there. That's how I found out. I never realized that was on there. So when he went going solo and he mentioned to Dre and them that he was trying to get, well, he had tried to get Bomb Squad, which was Public Enemy's producers, to do his album, to do a song on his album, on his new album. And they turned him down. And Dr. Dre got wind of it and went off. Like, dude, why you going messing with these New York cats like that? And they dissing you, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you need to get with the West Coast. They ain't this and they ain't that. And the Bomb Squad was like, wait a minute, some LA niggas dissing us? They invented this hip hop shit. Say, you know what? They got just with Ice Cube. Say, we got wind of what Dre said. We doing your whole album. We ain't doing just one song. We doing your whole album, period. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a sample that he used for a song you did on their album, and we're gonna flip it the way it's supposed to be flipped. And they used Weak at the Knees, which was used on Gangsta Gangsta, an NWA song, and flipped it into America's Most Wanted on Ice Cube's first solo album, which was titled America's Most Wanted.
Right. Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, that's a dope story, right? I was sitting there watching this shit like I was gone. I was all entrenched, man. I was like, damn, that was crazy. And then I went back and listened to it because I never even noticed. I was like, damn, that is it. They flipped the shit out of it.
Hell no. One of my honorable mentions, Warren G. Regulate. Uses a sample from Michael McDonald called I Keep Forgetting.
Keep forgetting I didn't ever be a thing again. That's true.
I'm really shocked you guys haven't hit this one.
Oh, I just hit one, but let's see if you hit it.
Good Times by Sheet.
Oh, yeah.
For Rapper's Delight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they actually just played the track. It wasn't sampling yet. So they actually just played the track. They rapped on it. I got one. What was the one that you just said, Big Ed? Because you triggered a memory.
Regulate.
Oh yeah.
And then
what about the Temptations? Paid in Full. Eric B. and Rakim.
Yep.
Don't look any further. That was the name of it. I had to sing it to know what the name of it was. Don't look any further. Yeah, that was a big one. That was
one more honorable mention from me. Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx, Gold Digger. Samples Ray Charles, I Got a Woman.
Yeah.
But did you know that I Got a Woman was actually a sample?
Oh, I did it.
It's based off of a song by the Southern Tones called It Must Be Jesus.
Oh,
that's because that was back when it wasn't really a sample. That was back when Ray Charles' original sound was, if you watch the movie, you know that his original sound was he was taking gospel songs and putting worldly lyrics to it.
Yep.
I got a sample that I was shocked that I even knew in the first place. And that's Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks, used for Destiny's Child, Bootylicious.
Wow.
Nice. That's good. Okay. I got this list could go on for hours and hours and hours.
Easy.
But I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna bite my tongue. Anybody got any more honorable mentions? I ain't gonna say no more. Dijon, you can list yours after you send me my crown.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, I'm done as well. So that leaves me having to ask you guys, are you ready to find out what we're doing next week?
Absolutely.
Next week, we're switching gears. We're going from music to TV.
Okay.
We are going to discuss our top 10 sitcoms of all time.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. That'll be fun.
Okay.
That'll be fun. Okay. I'm with it. I already know I know my top. I can run them down right now. Okay. No, I can't. All right. So there it is. So next week, we hope y'all enjoyed the WayzVerse. Make sure you put your list in the comments. We want to see your list. We want to read your list. We want to acknowledge your list. Also, next week, your top 10 sitcoms. If you want to jump ahead of the game and put your top 10 sitcoms in there for us, go right ahead. Have at it, man. We don't mind. If you got any honorable mentions that we didn't mention that you want to drop in here. I know it's a bunch of these out there that we left on the table. I can think of several that I left on the table, but I just gotta piss, so I gotta roll. So anyway, that said, I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson on behalf of the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Ways. This is the WayzVerse, and we out of here like last year. Catch y'all later. Peace.